That's the Brooke or That Gratitude guy. All right, today's topic. Be present, live in the moment. Live in the moment, be present. Either way. I just got back from a 3-day weekend. And a very good friend of mine suggested, why don't you just live in the moment? Why don't you just be present? I thought, well, what better time to kind of check this out and try it out, if you will, and see how much we become so focused on other things other than just being present. How about not checking the cell phone every few minutes? How about not wearing a watch? How about not completely, every time you have a second, we're onto the phones and not paying attention to what's around us and just kind of going into this little world that we have as our own. And I thought about it as I was traveling. Everywhere I went, airport, Starbucks, shopping, restaurants, you name it. The minute somebody walked away, bam, out comes a smartphone and the person's on it, completely oblivious to what's around them. And I thought about being present and how critical it is and how often we're not present. And of course, what do I talk about? Gratitude. And how grateful we need to be for that very moment we have, either with ourselves, with a close friend, with a family member, whoever it might be. The thing I think that's so interesting about it is we have the past, which we're going to learn from. I've talked about in the past, we have this giant windshield in our car that we look forward through. And then we have this little rear view mirror that's about this big. Keep it in that proportion. Pay attention to the past, put about that much time into it, learn those lessons, be grateful for those lessons you've learned, but mostly focus on what's in front of you. And then again, think about the present. Somebody once said to me, that's why they call it a present, because it's the present. And it just made me think over this past weekend, how we're just so not present. And so as I sat there was many times something had shifted, somebody had gone somewhere, had a few minutes, the flight was delayed, whatever, and rather than jump on that cell phone, I just thought, I'm just going to be present. I'm going to be with this individual I'm with. I'm going to think about this, and gosh, what a difference it made. So think about that. The past is something to learn from. The future is something we look forward to, but really be present. The quality of time you spend is so much more important, so much better. It is more important, but probably most of all is you're so grateful for things that when you think about it right at that very second and really live in that moment. It'll really enhance your gratitude, and that's what we're all about here, is trying to really embrace and enhance gratitude, and you'll see how it'll change your life. It'll make it better, I promise. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.